Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today we are on the Crew 2 to test out the Ferrari 488 GT3, which is a touring car vehicle in the Crew 2. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it does help out the channel. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, this vehicle is the Ferrari 488 GT3. It is a touring car vehicle, and let's just get into it, shall we? Let's get into the customization that I don't think there will be any of, because it is, like I said, a touring car vehicle. We are just going to change the color of this vehicle quickly. We're gonna go with a, I don't feel like a blue goes well on a Ferrari, but we're gonna make an exception today because we've used a lot of reds and a lot of blacks on cars recently, so we're gonna use the this nice navy blue. You can obviously change the liveries as well, but I don't think I will. Here we go. The visual parts, we have no visual parts to choose from at all, except for the wheels and the caliper colors, which doesn't really help us at all. And you can obviously change the vanity items if you want to as well. So yeah, that is all the customization. I mean, it is a touring car vehicle, so touring car vehicles don't have any customization whatsoever, so I can't really judge the vehicle on that. So let's get into the performance, shall we? Because there is not much to talk about when it comes to customization. So performance wise, it is a 249 at its base level with a top speed of 186 miles per hour and 591 horsepower. And let's put some 320 parts on this vehicle to see what the stats look like on paper with full parts on. Because I haven't tested out this vehicle one bit yet, which is a bit crazy, because this vehicle has been in the game for quite a while and I have wanted to be testing it out, but I haven't got the chance to. So today's the day. And the top speed with the 320 parts on is 247 miles per hour. It has 778 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.33 seconds, quarter mile in 8.97 seconds, and brake distance 60 to 0 is 17.63 yards. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but yeah, that are the they are the stats and the customization of the vehicle. And before we go anywhere, I will tell you the price of this vehicle as well. So crew bucks, this vehicle is 796,000 crew bucks, and crew credits, it is 113,800 crew credits. So this vehicle is very expensive in terms of hypercar, not hypercars, touring cars. I think the most expensive touring car vehicle is around about 800. It could have gone up, but that's all I can remember. I think it's around 800. So yeah, it is very expensive, but we'll see if it is worth it in game. So we'll take this vehicle down to an event and we'll see how it is. So I will see you at an event in 1 second. We are at the event and this vehicle looks very nice. I thought the blue wasn't going to go well, but the blue's fairly decent on it. Obviously it would look better in a red or a white or a yellow, but the blue does look very, very nice on it still. So let's get into the event and see how this vehicle performs, because I'm excited for this one. This is the one time I'm actually excited to test out a vehicle, because I've had a bit of trouble with touring car vehicles and I don't know which ones to actually use in events. So I want to try and see which touring car vehicle is the best for my playstyle, and one that I can use for the future. So we'll hopefully find our match today. Okay, not a fast start. It is raining as well, but I mean, the rain will not stop us. I mean, so far, just from the little start, the acceleration wasn't great compared to the other vehicles, but we are catching up in speed. And I need to get used to the braking, because I'm used to doing hypercar events and street racing events, and obviously the braking on them vehicles is just insane. So I need to get used to the braking of touring car vehicles and the layout of touring car events as well, because I've just completely forgotten. and we've been overtaken. Wow, we are playing on ace. Yeah, we are performing not as I expected straight off the bat, but we can bring this back hopefully. I mean, I don't see what I'm doing wrong, to be fair. I don't actually see what I'm doing wrong. Lawrence is just off. Lawrence is off. I think maybe I'm just bad at racing on this game, which is, yes, I'm not the greatest. But yeah, this vehicle doesn't feel, it doesn't feel too fast. I will give it that. This vehicle does not feel too fast. And as well, the braking doesn't seem too quick either. It just feels like a long process to turn. I know touring car vehicles aren't supposed to turn like very smoothly, but this one you need to brake a lot for it just to turn, which I don't like. As you can see, Lawrence just turned that corner with ease. Look, he can just turn, and I have to wait, which is a bit annoying. And I would say the speed does counter that, but I mean, we're not going that fast either. I don't even think we've reached top speed yet. So, so far, I'm not impressed, especially for the 700k that was spent for this vehicle. I'm definitely not impressed. But who knows, in the last 25% of this race, my whole opinion could change. But at least it does look nice. At least this vehicle does look nice. Because look, we just dropped down so much there, which is a bit annoying, but hey, we are trying our best here. We are trying our best. And of course, I don't have any pro settings on either. Obviously, the pro settings may help a tiny bit, but I'm not too sure. But obviously, if you do use pro settings, then tell me what you think of this vehicle with pro settings in the comment section down below. Are we going to win this race? Are we going to win this race? That's the main question. Just about. That's the tightest ace race I've played in a long time. It was actually competitive for once, which is not like any race I've played ever in this game. It was very competitive, probably just because of this car, but I'm not sure why it is the way it is. Again, it could just be me driving. My driving in touring car events just could be completely off, but overall this vehicle just didn't feel like it was worth almost 800,000 crew bucks. It just felt very average and mediocre, which is a shame because I was actually looking forward to using this vehicle. But hey, that's what happens when you try and use and test out every vehicle in the Crew 2. But overall, performance wise, again, wasn't that great. Wasn't that fast either. I thought it was going to be a tiny bit faster. Turning was fairly dreadful. I mean, there's not much to say about this vehicle really, like anything good. It does look nice. It does look nice. Obviously there was no customization either, and the price was very expensive, especially for a touring car vehicle. So overall, I'm going to give this vehicle a 4.9 out of 10. 4.9 out of 10. I just can't justify spending 800,000 crew bucks on this vehicle when there are probably other better touring car vehicles out there for much cheaper. So 4.9 out of 10 seems reasonable. And hey, if you have a different opinion to me, don't forget to drop it in the comment section down below and tell me what you think of this vehicle. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.